Dear students, welcome to this video. In this video, we are going to discuss this topic, escalation of commitment. Again, escalation of commitment. By hearing the name, many of you have already guessed what happens in this bias. It is something related to commitment. So without further delay, let's start with the definition first. So here goes the definition. Escalation of commitment refers to staying committed to a decision even when evidence shows that the decision is wrong. So see, it's that easy. So what happens here, first we take a decision. Then later, when evidence shows that the decision is wrong, even then we want to stay committed to that decision. So rather than admitting that the decision was wrong, we keep on trying. So we try to make things right. So here what happens is this. Escalation of commitment happens when someone continues to dedicate resources, including time, effort, and money to something that is bound to fail. So even though we know that something is bound to fail or that the decision is wrong, we continue spending our time, effort, and money behind that decision. Don't worry if you haven't understood the concept clearly as of yet. I'm going to give you two relevant examples. One very much related to your real life, and the other one is organizational example. So let's start with the first example. So the first one is this. Escalation of commitment in a relationship. Don't feel shy after seeing this photo. This concept of escalation of commitment can be best explained using the example of relationship. Now let me explain the example. Say someone is in a relationship from the very young age, just like them. Now they have been in this relationship for say 5 years, 6 years, or 7 years. Now, even though it started really well, with time, things started changing. And slowly, it started to turn into a toxic relationship. Again, a toxic relationship. So what happened there? There was continuous shouting between these two people, and then there was cursing, and even at times, there was physical abuse like these. Things are not going well between them. So this relationship has turned into a toxic one. And it has been going on like this for many years. Now, let's assume that given the circumstances, there is almost zero possibility that the situation will improve. So again, there is almost zero possibility that this toxic relationship will turn into a good one because the situation is so bad. Now listen to me carefully. As I said just now, there is strong evidence that the situation is not going to improve or the relationship is going to fail. Even then, something like this happens. So the lady in the relationship is really frustrated, right? She is suffering mentally and physically. Even after that, she is saying something like this. I have invested so much emotionally. I will not give up yet. So see what happens here? Even though evidence says that there is zero possibility that the relationship is going to improve, she is not willing to give up. She is trying to stay committed to it. So that is what is called escalation of commitment. Even though we know that something is not going to work out and a decision is wrong, sometimes people want to keep on trying. They want to stay committed. Now, let me move on to the organizational example. So for this example, let's assume that we have a head of marketing. So again, this person right here is a head of marketing of a company. Now let's say he works for a beverage company. He is trying to launch a new beverage. Which one? Something like these. So these are the 3 new beverages he is trying to launch in the market. And he has named all of them Yo-Yo Cola. Let's assume that. So the new drinks he is going to launch in the market is named Yo-Yo Cola. Now, he has designed a thorough marketing campaign for this product, alright? He has very detailed marketing budget and research and then digital campaign and whatnot. So he has spent a lot of resources behind this project. And let's assume that for this purpose, he has spent 1 crore taka till now. So that's a lot of money, alright? So he has spent a lot of time, lot of effort, and lot of money behind this project. Now let's say the product is in the market. Now, after 3 months, he finds out that the product is not doing very well in the market. See, the product is really sad. Why? Because people are not really liking the product for some reason. So the product is really sad because nobody likes the product. Now, 6 months have passed by with the product. Even after 6 months, there is no sign that the product is going to stay in the market. Nobody is really buying this product. Even the number of products sold is falling in some areas. So the sales performance of this product is becoming worse. So now what happens? Let's go back to the marketing head. Now, let's assume that there is 99% possibility that Yo-Yo Cola is not going to do well in the future. Why? Because the product has not done good at all for the last 6 months. And from market survey, it was found out that nobody is liking this product. So this is the current situation. Now, even though the evidence says that the product is not going to do good at all, the marketing manager is saying something like this: I will not give up. Let me spend 10 lakh taka more and see what happens. So see, even though there is strong evidence that the decision was wrong, the marketing head is trying to spend more money behind the project. That is what escalation of commitment is. So I guess by now the concept is clear to you. So yes, we are done with the concept. See, that was really easy. So thank you so much to you all for listening to this lecture.